lie.
I quit watching their lives. I quit having people send me clips and recordings. I don't care what's going on over there, and that's
so I can't stay out of trouble.
Because when I watch it, I get anxious and get angry because of the lies, and then I take 2 steps back in my mental health journey. So I quit watching them. I quit getting the clips.
Jen is.
I'm just not going to acknowledge their existence.
In Muggles box.
And it's gonna suck for them.
And Muggles has found a new person. Good morning. Muggles has found a new person to latch on to.
But, I mean,
Muggles has found Jen. So Bubbles told Jen whenever she goes live, let Muggles know. Muggles will come in there and block all her haters.
You know, my platform went to trying to defend myself, and before that it was cooking and knitting and sewing and all of that. So they accuse horrible things that I just don't know. I'm here for it. But here's the thing. I can sit here and show you all the proof, and I will still be called a liar and told that my proof is fictitious, just like the fake receipts they showed that was supposedly me and it wasn't. I get tired. It's tiring to try to prove them wrong. So they can
I'm not sure.
People's lives, and people still believe they're in the right.
I'm not
in no
sure.
way have I done anything to fucking anybody. I'm not
Hey. Queenie, I can't stay out of trouble. I saw Muggles' live with Jen in her box. So Muggles has found somebody new to latch on to. So I went live because I can't stay out of trouble to save my life. I'm okay. I'm sitting here with my knee wrapped up in a heating pad because getting old sucks. But I'm alright.
So,
how are you? How is hubby?
Make fake accounts and then say, oh, well, that's Muggles. It's not me.
Oh, good gracious. Okay, honey.
It's not me.
Oh, thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm gonna make that one.
No, you're good. But, I mean...
Has everybody washed their belly button?
Me being able to live a stress-free day is me not paying attention to them and coming on and just shooting the shit with my friends.
Yes, Sarah. Yes.
Yep, you're the only one that can protect your peace.
Yep.
And protect your mental health. I mean, friends can help each other through it, but we can't, we can protect you as much as we can. But at the end of the day, you're the only one that's got your own back. And I can say I got her back 100 times over because she knows I do. But, at the end of the day, you're the only one that can protect your own peace. And if you don't want to hear it, don't listen to it.
Well, see, here's the thing here for it. I have
It's not going to stop until you prove it. Prove what here for it.
Yeah.
Scamming Claw was already live this morning.
The claw
I already
machine.
proved it. That what they're saying right now is a lie. And Scammy's got all the proof. So I've already did prove it.
Oh, it probably
We're talking
will.
about my situation, but here's the thing.
Oh.
My situation, there's some things I can't show. Number one, I'm not proving to you something about a 14-year-old or a 12-year-old at the time.
I'm not going to lie. Speaking of the claw machine, some of his escapades just tickle me.
Ask me to stop, and I will stop. So I'm changing my fucking platform. I've given all that I can to y'all. It's all on YouTube. Go fucking watch it. Yeah. She was talking about me. Go watch the hundreds of lives that are posted to YouTube about those people and what they've done. I've done proven they've called DHS.
No, you
I'm not
didn't.
showing you
That was a big old
anything
lie.
else.
That was a big old
I
lie.
have that for my purpose.
That's a great big lie.
The fact that they had to show fake receipts and they were proven fake is wild to me.
Yes, honey.
But you still
Yes.
are going to sit there and follow that person, which is your own thing.
I was just scrolling around on a sneaky, not to be sneaky, but to be on a different algorithm. You know, there's a lot of stuff I'm interested in. And don't you know, there's that little heifer. She won't stop. Muggles enjoys being a sneaky, devious person. And Jen, hey honey, Jen must still enjoy doing what she does. And we know what she does.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. So my lawyer said just to go on live, do what I
Your
used
lawyer.
to do.
You don't have a lawyer,
Positive
honey.
Live, and forget they existed.
Lawyers don't care about
And
TikTok
that's
unless
exactly what I'm doing.
they can sue and make them a lot of
Along
money.
the way, if somebody happens to get screen recordings or whatever to help
I'm
your
not.
case, then so be it.
Oh, thank you,
We're not going to
Penny.
say any names, but, you know.
Go ahead,
Help
you're
the
fine.
case that doesn't exist. Okay.
Well, your internet's going out, girl.
Oh, thank you, Queenie.
Sorry,
That's
tap
sweet.
the
I
green
don't have to
screen,
do that.
please. I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we know.
I was just trying to.
We
of
know
course, I'm
lawyers
sorry. I
don't
was
do
doing two
that.
things at once.
Yes, yes.
I'm not. I wasn't trying to come at you
Oh,
sideways.
thank you, Queenie. Y'all are just
listened
too
to Dora,
sweet.
and obviously, I love that she's trying to take care of Bernadette. Obviously, I only know you because I used to come on and support Bernadette as much as possible, and so, and I go over there and listen because I want to like you. You don't get both sides. If
Here
you don't
for it
listen
is
to
in a
both
box
sides. And I
now.
try to keep an open mind.
Messy girl,
But
messy.
obviously there's so much going on, and I wish I knew the truth, and I wish, like the thing is, people say things for whatever reasons
Oh,
that
thank
aren't
you,
true, whether
Cassie.
it's
You sweetheart.
they want to
Y'all
have
are
some
too
story
sweet.
to tell. I don't know. Obviously, this would be a really horrible thing to come up with.
But
And
listen,
so, yeah,
for
back in
people
my
coming
mind, I thought,
in,
well, maybe she
um, I happened to hit on her live at just the point where Muggles was telling Jen that when Jen goes live, let Muggles know, and Muggles will come in and block all of Jen's haters. So Muggles is live, Jen is Stronger is in the box, and Here For It is in the box. Here For It has a red background and asterisks in her name, and I've seen her around a lot. Let me type it in the chat. I think this is how the other girl in the box. Oh, okay. She hangs out over there.
The trauma that you guys put her through. And just saying it didn't happen. It happened. I have the paperwork to prove it. They want me to put it online so they have proof of it too, because they can't get proof of it. They have to pay for it. They have to go through the whole process to get all of it, and they don't have the money to, and that is the freaking truth. So if you have the money to, like you always say, you have the money, Dora, go ahead and submit your stuff.
If Muggles is breathing, she's lying.
Because I had to go through a year and a half to try to get all this information, and I'm not going to put it on the
Did I
internet.
just see Megan
so she
come
can have
in?
it for free.
Megan.
It's not going to happen.
Thought you had to work,
Megan.
Megan.
My
Shoot.
lawyer has my information, and when we're ready, when this investigation is done on that fake phone call to DHS, then I will be ready. Until then,
Spiritual? No, honey, I know.
I'm going to be silent on the subject. I'm tired of trying to prove it.
Oh,
with
she
the
just
little
had
evidence
Dora's
that I
name
can
in her
show
mouth.
y'all without giving you all my shit for court. So, I mean, at that point, I don't know what else to say. My daughter has told y'all it happened. My daughter's told y'all she's in therapy.
Child,
My
you better
daughter's
quit putting
told
that
y'all
youngin'
it was
online.
a horrible fucking experience.
She needs to be watching
And I
PBS.
don't know what else to tell y'all.
You don't have to say anything more. Obviously, she's a minor. She's your child. You need to protect her. I totally support that. Obviously, like I said, I used to hear you, and obviously we've talked through the app, like just
I'm
commenting
telling
back
you,
and
they
forth
got
to each other
Sesame
for the
Street and
last,
everything.
whatever, couple months. And now you're sitting
Let's
alone.
go watch it.
And obviously, I love Bernadette. I love Megan. Obviously, they're dragging her for supporting you. And in my opinion, I felt like she was trying to give you a voice. And I think that's important. People need to have a voice to be able to talk through stuff if they so choose. But I wouldn't be showing anything if it was my minor child.
Well, here's the thing with the whole thing with Bernadette, though. If you remember, I kept saying, I don't want to talk about it. Just leave it be. This is about Bernadette, when we were in our lives. This isn't about me. Leave me be. I'm here to support Bernadette. Mind you, Bernadette would message me every time she was going live, like, come on, let's go, and want me up in the box every single fucking time. It wasn't me and
Child, you better stay away from that lady.
She needed support, and
she got enough problems.
Dora
she don't need
said,
you.
And I'm sure they're
on
streaming.
top of
Dora
it.
said, she's got messages where you basically said, or maybe Bernadette's just told her not to support you, not to talk. You telling her not to.
Her with her disappearing Snapchats
and I think probably in your head.
Messy.
I did because of what I've seen Dora do to so many people, not just me.
Yeah, and I originally felt the same way, but.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, you're breaking in and out, girl.
Support.
Jen has that Timu Wi-Fi going on.
Oh.
Their support.
Hey, here for it. We can't hear you, girl. You're breaking in and out.
Oops.
Yeah, she got red lines on her right there by her name.
Yeah.
Got that Tesla Wi-Fi. Reset it.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off here so I can get dressed and get out the door.
Alrighty, I'll get off here in just a moment. I got to do some cleaning to do.
Get out the door and think about working
You
some
know
steps,
how to reach me.
honey.
I love you. I gotta go.
Alright,
Gotta go to work.
Have fun.
All right, bye.
Bye. Here for it. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I know your stuff was going in and out, but here's the thing. One lie that was told was that I gave Bernadette's information out and I put her in danger. I don't have her information. When she told me that her number changed.
Who knows, Spirit? Who knows?
You're fine. When she said her phone number changed, I deleted it. So I don't have any of that.
Honey, I bet you didn't delete it.
The first time that she did this shit, I deleted her address and stuff because I didn't want to have it. I don't need her as a witness. I didn't want her stuff.
A witness to nothing.
And then now supposedly I've given her information out and random people are calling her. That's not me. You told me you changed your phone number. That's why you were communicating with me on Snapchat and that you didn't know who to trust. So that is that.
Have mercy.
But I am honestly done with that whole situation. Bernadette is doing her own thing, and I'm going to do my own thing. As far as my child
leave her
goes,
alone.
I don't think
got
I
enough
have to
problems.
say any more on that subject. Everything will be taken care of,
Oh, Lord.
and that'll be that.
When
I don't
she
think
goes
it's
to the
whole
magic
internet's fucking
courthouse,
problem.
okay.
I didn't bring it to the fucking internet. They did. So on that part, I mean, that is going to be their problem. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not going to sit here and try to prove my innocence when you take what I have as evidence and try to twist it. Last night or yesterday, I showed where they called DHS. The phone number was up there.
Lord.
You guys could have seen it.
Fibber
But again,
McGee.
I guess they don't care anymore. I honestly don't.
Yes,
care.
Aaron. No, wait. No. It's Muggles. Muggles. The Muggler herself.
my
No,
crafts.
Shittles went live last night going to the store to get some potato chips.
If you don't like me, don't come in my live, and that'll be that. But I do not want to address these issues.
I trust that little old gal as far as I can throw her. Huh. Shoot, yeah.
And is starting to get over it. And I am so very proud of her for coming on this.
Which one, Muggles or Jen was up late and early?
Her body image is coming back. She is. I'm so proud of her for how she's grown.
I remember seeing her
from what happened.
Oop, that'd be now.
With the drama that
I'm a little chunky heifer myself.
They live off of it. Hey, Renegade.
But I remember Jen.
I don't know how.
When Jen was like deep into the doo-doo.
So
she's still in doo-doo. She still ain't straightened up. But she was like real deep into doo-doo.
You're not a judge. You're not a lawyer. And if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't.
Listen, I'm just going to sit over here and be Judgy McJudgerson. I hadn't finished my coffee yet.
That anything is ever said. If you want to come in here and enjoy the talks that we have about vacations, about mental health, about food.
I like to think there's hope for everybody.
But as far as anything that has to do with the drama side of TikTok, I don't want any part of it at all.
But she's going to have to want to put a certain object down and leave it down and go get herself straightened out. Yeah.
Okay. As long as you're not causing havoc in mine, I don't care.
I mean.
All right. But
I'm on my second cup. I can't handle Muggles without no coffee. I'm just on my second cup.
Yeah, no, you're okay here for it. Trust me, you are perfectly fine. It needed to be said. And
that's what I'm saying, spiritual.
Okay.
I mean, that was awful. You don't mess with somebody's livelihood. But listen, people deep into it. Hey, honey, dude. Hey, honey. People deep into their own BS.
They wanted to find out what I had.
Or not. They don't behave like the best people in the world.
And snake-like. And that is just not. It's just not okay. So, on that aspect, I'm gonna go do my chores.
Yes, go do some chores.
My daughter has testing today, so state testing, so we're doing that. She's homeschooled, so it has to be perfectly quiet. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. I don't wish any ill will on anyone.
I wish you would quit lying, though, girl. I swear.
No, he did not. He has to go back in 5 days and study a little bit more. So he's frustrated with it. He went through the driving course at high school like 2 years ago and was in foster care. So he didn't get to do it freshly out of that class. So he does have to study the book a little bit more. So he
said she's getting custody. She's also said she's gotten custody. Yes, so which is
I do too, because
maybe she's talking about goldfish instead of children. So, that would make more sense.
Oh, good thoughts there. Okay, well, like I said, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I perhaps should not have brought it up. I just, obviously, like I said, Megan and all of the other ones are kind of being dragged, and I'm hoping, for peace.
Can y'all imagine kids in that household with that woman who lies like she's breathing?
I get it.
Like, they must not know where they're coming or going.
In my life to leave Megan alone. Megan has nothing absolutely to freaking do with this. Just like I said, Bernadette had nothing to do with it. Megan has nothing to do with it. Bernadette had nothing to do with it. So stop persecuting people.
Nobody is being persecuted.
Just because they've sat in my box or we've had a conversation.
People are just calling people out on their bullshit. That's all.
That is crazy.
Don't think it's persecution.
Crazy as shit. Leave Megan alone. Megan has her own platform to do whatever she wants on.
She really wants everybody to leave Megan alone. I'm not leaving that racist alone.
You know, hoping to help. And obviously,
No.
it's majorly
That homophobic heathen.
I like Megan, and so I.
Yeah, no.
That is a claw machine, Mother Nature.
To look through, and I mean a lot.
Some of the things that boy does just tickles me.
You know, I don't want to add more people to the situation because that's all they do. It's like a mob, and they just attack the person that's trying to help the littler person. Gets frustrated because everybody's attacking them. It's a cycle.
We might.
So, which they can keep doing it. That's on them.
Okay, well, protect your peace.
I will. All right, guys.
It's funny how several of the folks over there are real big on doing the most bullshit and then coming back with I've got to protect my peace. Andrea, Megan is racist and homophobic. Muggles, who knows? Who even knows? I see that girl coming. I usually try to go in the opposite direction, but as I was scrolling through, I happened to hear her say, because she had Jen is stronger in the box. Hey, Grandma. So she's going to latch on to Jen like she latched on to Bernadette. And so when Jen is stronger goes live, Muggles is going to go over there and block everybody. Doctor, I missed my appointment. Honey. Well, that's all right. You just send me some Ozempic. I don't need surgery. I'll take a few shots of that Ozempic. That's all right. Because I've tried everything else. Mediterranean diet. All the things. No, I don't normally eat pizza, to tell you the truth. That's like a special treat, like not even a once a month treat. That's like a once every few months kind of thing. Dr. Now is going to be handing out diet advice, it seems. Well, let's see who else can we find. Oh, honey, we know those influencers are taking the weight loss and everything. They're taking all the medications they can get a hold of because you know what? Eating right, and it's not just eating right, but spending 10 hours a day in a gym takes a toll on people. And they're sick and tired of it. Can't really blame them. 30 pounds by the end of the month. Well, 30 pounds would be a lot to let go of at once and not safe. Yeah, my A1C is not, it's like a few tenths of a point, not high enough. Oh, block and fleet. Okay, let me block you. Hold on now. Since you can't behave, Dr. Now. Bye-bye. Okay. Y'all babysit yourselves for a minute. I gotta let a dog out. Hold on. Well, I'll just take you with me. He's been in the bed. My bed. And would you look at what time it is? He finally decides to get up. Meow. Meow. You wanna go outside? You had a flea pill yesterday. You wanna go outside? Count the birds? No, you don't. Okay. All right, Nana. There you go. There. There. I fixed it. I did fix it. There you go. Good girl, good girl. Good girl. Daisy! Come on, Daisy, you gotta get up. Where'd you go? Maybe she went outside and I didn't see. Yep, she went outside. She's over it. Come on. Daisy. Come on, ding dong. It's called fresh air. It's supposed to be good for you. Let me know how it suits you. Let's see.
So then the organization asked why he didn't stay in Virginia before.
Scam Slam is working on Jason Vogel's last nerve. If he's been naughty, I hope she gets him good. Good morning, good morning. We are all marked safe from muggles over here. Whew. Dun, dun. Good gracious. Well, what are we going to talk about now? Besides the scrolling through TikTok and the breathe in, breathe out. Hey, Mike. Besides the scrolling through TikTok and the breathe in, breathe out. Hey, Mike. I still ain't said your whole name. I'm sure one of these days I'm going to mess up and say it. Mike has a naughty name. Uh-oh.
Faintly of processed cheese dust and shattered dreams, lived Mallory, Queen of Crunch, Duchess of Dust, and Empress of the Eternal Beg.
We know what
Every
this
day like
is.
clockwork, Mallory would go live on TikTok at exactly 3:06 p.m., surrounded by empty bags like orange-flavored trophies. Her fingers were permanently stained neon from relentless Cheeto consumption, and her lips glistened with a faint, cheesy sheen that could blind a ring light. With wild eyes and a crinkled bag half-eaten in hand, she'd wail to the void, "I only need $6. Just 6. I eat 12.
Me. Can y'all not hear me? Y'all. Oh, my God. Well, I didn't know I left you, honey. I'm sitting on the back porch. Oh, dear. Oh, I wasn't holding my mouth right. Whoops. I'll just... You know, I think I'm going to have to plug in that... I did not forget you. I think I'm going to have to plug in that, that little box that I got with the Wi-Fi router. The one that's supposed to enhance. Oh, dear. No, I didn't mean to do that. But I just wonder if it works. And like, yeah, and a Wi-Fi extender. Like, do I have to run a cord from the Wi-Fi box to the Wi-Fi extender? Because I don't know. Or do you just plug in the box? What? No, you just plug it in. Well, fresh hell, I could have had it plugged in and working by now. I tell you what. I'm going to plug it in. And we will get some extended Wi-Fi for the back porch. Yes, we will. Because, listen, this little cottage is so old. The doors probably weigh like 50-something pounds a piece. Like, I've got the extender. I just never plugged it in because I thought I had to run wire into it. And I thought I didn't want wiring running all over, like, stapled to the walls and stuff. Like, I've been paying $3 extra for a Wi-Fi extender every month and hadn't been using it, for crying out loud. I'll have to work on that this afternoon and just get it hooked up. I'm glad I didn't take it back to the company and say, here, I'm not using it. Can y'all hear the birds? Yeah, I got the company's app on my tablet. So, I mean, it should be pretty easy. I think I can do it. Hey, Cookie. Yeah, we are on the back porch. And it is lunchtime here, so a lot of folks have knocked off and gone to lunch. Hey, Yvonne. Thank you for the heart, me sweetie. That's sweet of you. Okay. Oh, okay, Cassie. I hope they have a good day. Hey, Dawn. Daisy is out here on the porch with me. Miss Moonbeam, that's the, you're grooming a little shit. Aren't they all, though? Miss Moonbeam on this picture here is inside on her cushions. She's a happy camper. Let me show you who's out here on the porch with me right now. She's a happy camper. Let me show you who's out here on the porch with me right now. In this house and they're starving. Can you help? And I said, yes. Yes. And can you believe nobody wanted this little heifer? I found a home for her sister, and nobody wanted this little stinker. So I said, well. No birds. All the birds are here out in the trees. Ah, woo. You want to go inside, baby? Here, go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Come on, baby. Go inside. Go on. You want to. She don't want to unless I go. Go inside. Come on, baby. Go inside. Go on. You want to. She don't want to unless I go inside. This is when Daisy and Tyra are about the same size. Bless it. They were both still being crate trained and potty trained and everything. Look at Daisy's eyes. She was like, why am I in this fish? Let me out. Completely unused. Keep it, because you just never know. You might use it, in case another puppy dog needs some help. Oops, the birds have gotten quiet. I wonder if that gone. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Big and round and on wheels, and I thought, I bet Florida man could get that. He needed U-Haul. Hello, friend. Okay, come on, baby. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Amy Giles, get the hell out of my life, girl. Who knows? I am in my prime Wi-Fi spot. I'm in the kitchen. No, somebody was showing, a portrait at the National Gallery of Ireland, which was really pretty. So I was just looking at it. My jitterbug is struggling. Okay. Listen, I promise you I will get it plugged in and working here in the kitchen before I go live next time. I promise.
Smasher was shocked that you were laughing at that picture.
I sent what picture? I sent what did I send to Smashley?
Let me grab it real quick. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Smashley, did I send you something?
Uh-oh.
I'm not really sure what. I don't.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me plug it in.
So I would love to see that. And how did you get this?
Give me 2 seconds.
You're fine.
And who's it referring to?
I can confirm that her and I's text messages, which is where we talk 99.9% of the time, unless I send her a funny video, there's no screenshots or screen recordings from her at all. Because I don't know, I was watching the comments, so I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't like fully paying attention.
We
He just said that I sent you something.
Oh, he said laughing at a picture, not that you sent her one.
And that you said you were even taken aback by it.
I gotta find it real quick. I get so much stuff every day.
Okay, go photo man. What is this picture of? And who did you get it from?
I tried this.
It would make it a lot easier for me if I remembered who I got it from, but
Well, you didn't get it from Smashing. That's a lie. I can tell you that right now.
there's over 300 people on the Discord, so I think search the media real quick. I'll be right
Okay. Let me look at the comments. Maybe yesterday, because the comments are new.
Not in the Discord.
So we'll finish listening to this that Retina posted,
Did you get it from Smashly? Did you get it from Smash?
and then I'll turn the extender on.
All right, Mom, it doesn't matter who sent it to me. It really doesn't. No, I don't ask when people are showing receipts where they got their receipts, and I don't think it's fair that people are asking or wanting to know where I got it from. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, rah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it actually does matter. Okay. Let me pull up. It sounded like she was getting a little emotional because she is not used to being called out on the carpet. We'll go back and watch that in just a second. I'm pulling up my internet app on my tablet, and I'm gonna see if I can turn the extender on. Come on, tablet, do your thing. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, the way things are going down over there is disheartening. It's disheartening. Especially the way Smash is acting. It's weird. It's really weird. Okay. Devices. Okay. Oh, 2 connected. I guess it connected automatically when I plugged it in. Do you think? No, wait. No, it's talking about my phone and my tablet. That's what's connected. Oh, please. Let's see. More. Let's see. Let's go to manage internet and Wi-Fi. Pod. Okay, here we go. Pod. Restart the pod. Okay, and I'm going to switch to Air, mobile data. While this is going, it's restarting the pod. Dum-de-dum. Can y'all still hear me? Because it's taken a few. Okay, good. So this will take a few minutes to complete. So it's like, I guess, the router is telling the pod to wake the hell up and get going. Yeah, because a few months ago I'm paying for phone and internet on my Jitterbug, but I was also paying for unlimited internet on my tablet. Excuse me, I just had to block Sweetbriar Creek. Because, I mean, that girl don't get to play in my face. Issue resolved. Okay, your pod has restarted. Checking status. Connected. Okay, let me switch back to Wi-Fi. Turn the mobile data off. Okay. Can you hear me now? Are we still good? Woo, okay. I did a thing, y'all. Look at that. I don't know why Sweetbriar Creek thought she could just stroll up in here, big as anything. Like, Don't pee on my head and tell me it's raining.
Look.
Okay.
What is this?
It's the most important box in the world.
Yes.
This box contains
Hold, please. We're going to find Retina. Get back. Okay. Let's see what Retina has been posted. Like, I don't want Retina to think that I'm being nosy, but I am nosy. But, I mean, she wouldn't post if she didn't want people to see it, so. Let's go see. Did I see the baby Archie in it? Honey, if I did, I put it out of my mind completely.
I understand.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold on.
I understand Monster's going through things, but also you can't deny that what she said was very insensitive to the people who lost their children when Columbine happened. Like, that was also an anniversary for people who lost their children. So if we want to call me out or call others who lost their children. So if we want to call me out or call other people out, like, let's call everybody out. Let's be like, yo, that wasn't okay. Nobody called it out. I'm not even going to play any more fucking videos because I don't want the fucking beef. But it's different when the people that you thought were there for you.
How do you think, listen, I'm not trying to make you cry, but how do you think Retina feels when she sat with all of us, she stood up for all of y'all, we got inserted into some shit where we all ended up being in the same circles. She stuck up for each and every single one of you guys. And for her to now be turned to, she's the example of both sides going real life.
Because I received a clip. I received a clip of Regina,
good morning.
Who, I don't think I actually.
Who the hell is sending smash
it was
video
Regina, Queenie,
clips?
It was in your live.
Of Retina.
Regina, Queenie, and Hazel. And Hazel made up a complete lie. And so I was like, well, fuck y'all. Like, Queenie, I blocked Queenie because Queenie was like, no, yeah, fuck that, I blocked her.
That was
and I said,
rude.
well, you blocked me on the wrong account, let me help you out, right? Like, whatever, who cares? And then, at that point, I'm like, well, let's just call all the shit out. Like, genuinely. Like, you
But
can't
then
say that there's not
called out.
fuck.
That should have been called out the day that it happened, the day that
Probably,
she made the video.
Andrea.
That should have been called out by you right then and there instead of when you got pissed off at her. For real. Not trying to be funny. Because me and you could have a fallout right now and smash anything that I stood for you or stood by you for. I would never turn it around and make it sound or make it seem like now you're this bad person because you did this, that, and the third while we were friends. I would never do that.
No, I agree.
We all don't do the same thing, but I just feel like that happens so much on this app that that right there needs to stop. If you're okay with it when you're
Peace, I don't know. We're watching clips that Ratina has posted on her account.
sitting there cozied up with the person, then keep that same energy when y'all don't talk no more, or if you guys go your separate ways or have a fallout.
Because I didn't see it.
I actually feel.
When it happened.
I've been feeling the type of way for a while. I'm not going to lie. And I knew, like I said, I knew this day was coming because it was harder and harder to keep my mouth shut. Some of the closest people to me turned their backs on me. And at this point, I don't want to keep it all in anymore. I really don't. If we're going to call people out and, could it be considered a form of deflection?
Oh,
Probably.
thank you, Gizmo.
If I wasn't so worried about my friend and her livelihood, I would probably say a whole lot more. I'm not going to lie. I really would.
Tina cannot be used as a fucking excuse when in reality, we all...
Why did she dox Joyce's name?
First off, she never brought the shit to the internet. It was first Bougie. Then Mallory went live and spoke on the shit. And when Mallory spoke on the shit, Mallory...
I don't understand, just because...
Wait a minute. Mallory was lying on the shit, okay? And you had little Joyce up in there, tit, like that. All up in the comments, thumb thugging, okay? Whatever. Then Ratina did a video, and the video was about Pandamanda or whatever, the panda person. All she needed was a first name. Next thing you know, they were running around saying that she doxed somebody and that she gave up her workplace and all type of shit. So then Ratina then made another video with the court documents and showed what was on the court documents. Her court documents at that. Okay?
An open.
That's the video where
Megan.
Joyce and Rissa's name were in there.
Well, I think that's fucked up. And Monster, I see you down there, but girl, you were fucking pissed when somebody said.
Not gonna lie, I thought their names were really Joyce and Rissa. And if they got a different name, I don't want to know.
Your first name. Like, I don't understand how y'all can just sit here and ignore all the fucking.
I'm not ignoring the shit. I'm telling you, I watched. I knew more than what the internet knew about the Ratina and Mallory situation. Ratina, Mallory, and Bougie situation, I should say. But
I'm telling you now that I don't agree with it. And if we're going to call people out and take accountability, like, we should call everybody out.
And yeah.
I'm telling you now that I don't agree with it.
I know.
And if we're going to call people out and take accountability, like, we should call everybody out.
Okay, and then if y'all hadn't seen it, Ratina's posting a clip of Mallory doxing Ratina's whole name, and then Megan doxing Ratina's whole name. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like Smash is parroting what she's heard from Mallory. She's just parroting. And Mallory and Rissa have been over there in the comments. Like, other people noticed, but I didn't really notice. Well, let's look at the next one.
To Smash, and you laughed like a mother, like straight up laughed. She was shocked. Smash was shocked that you were laughing at that picture.
I sent what picture? I sent what did I send to Smashley?
Let me grab it real quick. Hold on.
Smashy, did I send you something?
I'm not
Did she send her something? What?
sure what I'm not really
I
sure.
haven't sent any pictures to Smashley, so I would love to see that. And how did you get this?
Yes, Mallory is trash. Just a trashy person.
Give me 2 seconds.
Messy.
And who's it referring to?
I can confirm that her and I's text messages, which is where we talk 99.9% of the time, unless I send her a funny video, there's no screenshots or screen recordings from her at all. I guess I don't know. I was watching the comments,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't like fully paying
It
attention.
does, Andrea.
He just said that I sent you something.
Oh, he said laughing at a picture, not that you sent her one.
And that you said you were even taken aback by it.
I gotta find it real quick. I get so much stuff every day.
Okay, Florida man. What is this picture of? And who did you get it from?
I tried this.
It would make it a lot easier for me if I remembered who I got it from, but
Well, if you didn't get it from Smashley, that's a lie. I can tell you that right now.
there's over 300 people on the Discord, so I need to search the media real quick. I'll be right back.
Not on the Discord, so definitely didn't send to me.
That's a lie.
Smoke, like,
Kendra, what are you in shock about? Has something happened overnight when I was snoring my head off? Or is it just everything that's already happened?
I can't.
Did you get it from Smashley? Did you get it from Smash?
Via Malibu. And
Or Mom, it doesn't matter who sent it to me. It really doesn't. No, I don't ask when people are showing receipts where they got their receipts, and I don't think it's fair that people are asking or wanting
Not
to know
fair.
where I got it from. It doesn't matter.
yeah, rah.
It's not fair. Nobody was really talking about this so much out in the open. Mare, honey, what's happened? Prayers to you, sweetie. Oh, honey. Oh, I hope you feel better. Good gracious. But, yeah, a lot of people were like staying quiet for a minute, hoping that, I was hoping, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that Smash would do the right thing. And, like, because she always struck me as a responsible person. So I was just thinking she's gonna continue to be a responsible person. And instead, it just seems like she's just up Mallory's behind. And I don't get it. It's really strange. Really, it's strange.
I can share.
But why did the picture need to be sent to you for you to bring awareness on it, though?
Because the only awareness that needed to be
Because listen, hold on. We're all about facts, right? Aren't we? Wait. We're all about facts, aren't we? How the fuck am I going to
Sarah.
write a report with not seeing the proof? You said in your live that night,
And they've been back together for probably a few weeks.
not seen it, and I do not want to see it.
And if you didn't see it, you shouldn't be making a report about something.
Can you play that? OG, can you play that?
It shouldn't have to be sent to you. It shouldn't have to be sent to you.
It had to be sent to you for you to bring awareness on it. The live was held. It was actually done.
For one, I didn't ask for it to be sent to me.
Regardless,
I didn't ask for
it
shit.
was still sent to you.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Because I'm in the car at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to. I didn't want to put it in a comment because it was too much to type. But Yvonne, I think you should be recanting that apology from Malibu, because it pissed me off how she addressed you and even thought that it was okay to describe you. I said it in that chat that night, and I'll stand on it. That's why I even stopped talking to Malibu. Was after that. And then for her to take it to Smashes, I don't feel like she took it to Smashes to take accountability. I feel she took it to Smashes so she could cry about it and get backed up and be like, oh no, it's okay. You didn't mean it that way, Malibu. We know you, Malibu. You didn't mean it that way, when she definitely meant it that fucking way. And I am so sorry that anybody ever would think that it's okay to address you as the woman that came in Robertson said that she was gonna no, because I don't even want to say it. That was fucked up, and I will fully apologize correctly for her, Yvonne, because it's not okay, and it wasn't okay for her to take it and get attention for herself and continue to keep bringing it up to make you have to hear it again. And I apologize, and that was just too long for me to comment, so thank you for letting me come up.
Okay, hey, you want me to mod your back up?
No, I will be unboxed banned tomorrow, so like I just didn't want to top all that, but but yeah, I'm gonna come back in on my main. Thank you, Moonbeam.
You're welcome, sweetie. Yeah. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess.
For it?
No.
And Malibu,
No,
I got a quick question. How many bankruptcy you got?
I don't have any, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have any. Wow.
Hey,
I just want to
Monster.
know, Malibu, how many bankruptcies you got?
Zero.
Oh.
Zero.
Because that little phone dump that little Miss Bougie did, let me tell you something. She didn't show it all.
Oh, Shannon giving her hell.
I have zero. So your little innuendos to try to discredit my character is not going to work over here, sweetheart. Not going to work at all.
Shannon's the ding dong. I swear to God. No,
My house.
no. Well, I'm listening to Retina's videos that she posted. Like, I follow Retina, right? And she posts videos for people to see them, but I've always hesitated to, like, watch them because, like, I don't want to get on her last nerve. But she posts them for us to see. So,
Show my house,
and
and then I'll show you my house.
nobody wants to see your house, honey.
And then I'll report you to the people that need to know about you showing a child's private
parts
on live.
Not your child.
Well, let's talk about that part. Let's talk about that part right there when Malibu sent it to Smash. Because she laughed about it and made a joke about it. When Malibu sent the screenshot of what Shannon showed, when she sent the screenshot to Smash, she laughed and joked about it and made a joke like she didn't know it might be Florida man's. Yeah, Holly Mae.
I said, listen here, you damn nut. Your ass know you always wanted to be cool in the club with us, bitch. You should have just listened, dummy.
I should have.
You should have just listened, Moonbeam.
Well, I know. But
dummies. But y'all didn't listen. You know why? Because you guys hate bonded. You can't hate bond. So with this being said, while you are off on your own free will, doing your own thing, being where you want to be, being cool with who you want to be, Moonbeam, I hope to God you never fucking hate bond again. Do your own thing. If you don't like a bitch, don't like a bitch. If you like a bitch, like a bitch. But for your own reasons, stop following people.
you're not wrong. Not a bit wrong. All right, Jamie Giles. Miss Ma'am. Say something in the comments now, Jamie Giles.
Girl, don't be messing with her. Listen. That's a little pit bull to the side over here.
Yeah, but,
All right, I'm getting out the box.
yeah, but watch her. Say something, Jamie Giles. Oh, Jamie. What'd you say about my pointer? Don't you be talking on my pointer now. No, it's certainly not any basis for a friendship. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ray. I'll have to look it up. Yes, look at you, Jamie Giles. I can't be telling mods to get the hell out of my life. But listen, when Malibu sent that screenshot or what have you to Smash, and then Malibu laughed and made a joke about it. Oh, okay, sorry. And said, haha, I don't know if that's Florida man or what. How about that? Jump scare. Jump scare. Okay, since this is pertinent to the conversation. When that heifer right there showed what she showed, and Malibu sent it to Smash, and Malibu laughed about it. Ooh, okay. And made a joke. Like, everybody, I feel like, was holding their breath, waiting on Smash to do, heads up, jump scare, waiting for Smash to do the right thing. And then she didn't. And then she doubled down. And for what? And why? Because and I don't understand why. Like, because she hadn't come out and said she is, but she is. No, it wasn't a nervous laugh. Well, I thought I changed it. Hold on, there we go. There we go. Yeah. I mean, it's like Malibu's her mama or something. Okay. CJ approves. Must be better. It's just strange.
Okay, so what that doesn't say is she was laughing at my reaction.
I accept that.
She was laughing at and I can show it. Watch it.
No. I accept that.
The screenshot I just sent you, they said she just showed that.
Watch my reaction. Okay. What the fuck is that?
I don't know if they were trying to say.
Now, mind you, just
cut
to
it
add
off.
to this, literally nobody that
she was
night
laughing prior.
brought this to light until my life. The reason why it got brought to light was because Malibu had showed me what the fuck transpired. I wouldn't have known, and nobody else said anything about it that I'm aware of. So, Hale, Hale.
Somebody said that she called Florida Man live. That she's talking to Florida Man.
Oh, hold on.
Couple foreskin.
Motherfucker. What account? Percentages would be it. That's what I'm thinking, Shannon.
Okay, thank you, Rivka.
I really do. Can we get an ad?
Did you have that paused for a second?
And I'm back. My phone was slowing down. But yeah, we know that didn't go quite. Yeah, I just had to exit out and come back in. And let's see. Now I can mod you up. Because it started like getting slower and slower and just all the things. Okay, can y'all hear me? Look at Monster's comment. Hold on. Opt out of rewatch. Oh, okay. I mean, I can, but the thing is, Monster, that there's other apps like that. And I know for a fact, because, well, I don't know for a fact, I'm not in her house, but the B word on the West Coast that causes so much ruckus, she pays $4.99 a month on a different, no, ding dong, she pays $4.99 a month so that, and there's some kind of app that will allow her to rewatch up to 10 lives apiece. 10 different people. So all she's got to do is pay $20 a month, and she can, yeah, there's another app. I forget what it's called, but yeah. So do me good to rewatch, because there's other apps, and like
it's okay. Let them watch. Let them watch you thrive. Let them watch you strive. Let them watch you. It's okay. Let them watch. Let them watch you thrive. Let them watch you strive. Let them watch you teach power and knowledge. They watched you while you were down. Let them watch you while you're up, down, and all the motherfucking around. Watch, bitches.
They can watch my butt while they're kissing my behind.
I won't even let them close enough to my behind. My farts are like roses. I just wanted to say, you said be on West Coast, and you know I'm a total bitch on the West Coast, but I would never let that SoCal bitch ever claim any Cali. Plus, she said she ain't from Cali. They brought her here. We don't claim her, right, Monster? We don't claim her
right now. That's what here.
Okay, come here, Boom. Thanks for giving me my dog, Barb. I'm at work and my coworker just gave me my dog. She was inside. I just finished a little shit, but I wanted to pop up, say hi. Thank you for the relaxing spot to listen to stuff and catch up. And, you know, we don't claim her. No. Banjo. But I just, yesterday I got really, my fur got floofed. I'm going to say it when I watched them attack you and treat Shannon like a freaking highness in that live. And I want you to know that you are very powerful. And that's why they are doing this. And that, no, don't get bougie, Callie. She can have SoCal. I want NorCal. That's mine. I peed all over these lands, okay?
I'll tell you what, Bougie can have the San Andreas fault. How about that?
There we go. There we go.
We have that part.
Yeah, it's beautiful up here, though. That's the difference. Down there's it's weird looking. It's all like concrete. And one of my friends on TikTok took me to Disneyland, and that's the first time I've ever been down to Southern California. And I was like, it's a concrete jungle. No, SoCal don't want her either. Oh, she's getting busy, bounced straight out of the Cali boot.
I think
I really wanted to say that to you, that you stood so strong. I got to hop back in because I got to go back to pampering the pups. So I got to get it out as fast as I can. You were a fucking savage last night, Moonbeam. And I love seeing you stand up for what's right. Your belief.
I can't even remember what the hell I did last night.
You know, that's a good thing because sometimes we only remember our traumas. You made a lot of people very, very proud of you. I know that.
Oh, okay.
I get people didn't want to disrespect her. It's the approach. It's the approach. I feel like certain people on this app get treated with respect and other people get treated with disrespect. And I think that your personality should be what energy you get back. So if you're coming in and you're just dropping nothing but facts and you're like, yeah, I fucked up and play as fuck up and all this shit, and everybody's just nitpicking, trying to find every which way you could have.
Oh wait, I'm starting to remember.
You know, I just don't do it. I don't do it. If you're gonna nitpick, look in the mirror first. Get them zits off that face. Yeah, no, it's hard with a bunch of different energies and opinions. So that was just my opinion. I think Moonbeam earned a lot of, I know Moonbeam earned a lot of respect from quite a few very good people on this app. And hey, just remember before I go pet that dog and do toenails, you don't know who knows people on this app. Some people may be very, very, very quiet, actual silent watchers, Malibu. Silent means not in a box or typing, just a heads up. But they know a lot of people and they have a good reputation. So when you see somebody coming in and supporting somebody, you're going to find out. You're going to find out that they're supported by a lot of light, not the negative. Yep. Monster knows. Monster's known me me and Monster have gone rounds. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gone rounds with anybody on this app. I step away. I let them know I don't dig your vibe and you can just kick your ass straight out my tribe. And I'm good. That's it. I don't talk shit. If you roast me, I will roast you back, but trust and believe I'm a Gemini, so it's not going to be pretty and it's not going to be PC correct, and I'm not going to make anybody happy with it, so that's why I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's called control. And a lot of people don't have that, and all the light is coming together, and I'm very, very proud of that. Oh, yeah, and when you... The pointer comment was we're throwing a bunch of gifts so you can buy a really good bougie or not, that's the wrong one. A really good badass pointer.
Let's see what I got in the kitchen drawer.
Just no straws. The straws will get you bedazzled thanks to half the other side of TikTok. But right. But Monster, remember, they can poke all they want. It's whether or not you choose to activate. You know, it's like, are you going to fight with a teeny tiny yapper or are you going to take on a big dog?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear that sound?
Oh, I heard it.
The pointer is out.
The pointer. All right, guys, pointer's out. I'm out of here. I got the pointer to the building. I have done my job. I brought just the tip. Okay, I'll be here all day. And everybody have the most amazing day. And if you don't, it's because you deserve it. And do better. Be better. Karma's watching. Love a woo.
Oh, my goodness.
Literally nobody. Okay, so...
Rutina posted this from yesterday evening. It's from... Oh! There is my pointer. See, y'all behave in the chat or the pointer will wrap your knuckles. This is from April 17th.
What that doesn't say is she was laughing at my reaction.
Sure.
I accept that.
He was laughing at my, and I can show it. Watch it.
No. I accept that.
Screenshot I just sent you. They said she just showed that.
We'll watch my reaction.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know if they were trying to say.
Now, mind you, just to add to this, literally nobody that night brought this to light until my life. The reason why it got brought to light was because Malibu had showed me what the fuck transpired.
Look, if Malibu would just take responsibility for sharing something that she should not have, and Smashley would just take responsibility for having Malibu's back, even though Malibu was wrong. But Smash will not admit that Malibu was wrong, and she will not ever not have Malibu's back unless, I don't know, they just have a huge falling out, which I can't see happening.
Hey, Moonbeam.
Yes,
Are you watching Retina's videos? Is that where you're getting this from?
Oh, yeah,
Okay, so just pay attention because, you know, we all miss things at times. Anyways, if you watch the video, paying attention, you'll see that Smashley was actually streaming Better Days or Tease live when all this Shannon shit happened before before Malibu sent her that video. Now, if you're
she knew what was coming.
That's what I was gonna say. So how'd you have that reaction if you knew what was coming? Because in order to stream somebody, you're watching. You might not be paying attention every second, but you have them on your screen. Whether you have them up for the chat to see or not, you yourself have them up on a screen. You know what I'm saying? So she's talking about that it didn't come to light until her live. Bullshit. You were streaming T or Better Days is live. That's where you knew that this shit was popping off at. Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, watch the videos again. I watched it one time and I was like, wait a minute. Hold on, she was streaming them?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she knew what was coming. She knew what the fuck was coming. And if she didn't, she knew what was coming. There ain't even know if she didn't know, because you could clearly hear Retina say, that's considered CP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So she knew bullshitting. Girl, I got so many opinions. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to eat real quick. Thanks for having me up.
Okay. Eat something real good. I wonder why was Smashley and Mallory friends and then they were not friends and now they're friends again? Or is Smashley just kind of throwing out the baby with the bathwater and going to be friends with Mallory? Oh, thank you, everything.
Hi. On the question you're asking about Smash and Mallory, they were friends last year and beyond. They had a falling out. As a matter of fact, I think Smashley was actually a mod for Mallory for a while, if I'm not mistaken. They had a falling out. Have you seen her live from last night, Smashes?
I was in there for a while, but then I fell asleep. What in the world happened last night?
She admitted that I don't want to misquote her. I despise that. Something to the effect of, yes, they had been speaking. A truce, not a friendship kind of thing. And it was coming to light, I guess, because her and Rissa, I don't catch her often. I was up with a migraine last night, so I have caught her more recently. I guess Mallory and Rissa have been seen in her Smashes comments more recently. and people were having a hard time with that. Well, she fessed up to, like, she's made her peace with Mallory. It was much ado about nothing kind of thing. And she's just told Mallory to stay out of the chat for right now because people can't handle it. But that they're not at the same place they were before. I have her whole live. I was floored at the whole session was, let me make it clear, like, I am 100% standing by Malibu, Blue, Boo, whatever. And it was hurtful to see her. I thought she had true friendships with like Ratina or Monster, a lot of people on this app. For her to just basically shove all that inside and say, I'm supporting my friend, and that's that. She said that Hazel had lied on her that night in Holly Mae's live. I've never known Hazel to lie.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, who did you say you were standing by?
She's standing by Malibu.
She
100%.
Yeah.
Everybody else be damned. I'll send it to you if you want.
Yeah, she certainly is doing that.
It was horrible to see so much hurt be delivered in such a relatively small period of time.
Like, Smash has been starting out.
She doubled down, quadrupled down on it last night. She made it very clear in her opening where she stood, and pretty much everybody else be damned. Hi, Rivka.
Hi, Sean.
And pretty much everybody else be damned. Hi, Rivka.
Hi, Shiny. Hi, Moonbeam.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm still in bed, girl, but I just think it's crazy to get so wrapped up in a web of lies when you can't remember what you said the night before, that people are having to pull out lots of recordings to debunk everything you're saying every night. And it, like, honestly, I'm kind of sad for her because this sucks. I, at one point, really did trust Smash. But this is really hurtful because I don't think people realize how triggering that was for survivors. And to have it just be dismissed and isolating, how isolating of an experience it was for some of the people I considered them my friends. Like, and thank God I didn't see the image. I had literally logged out for a few minutes, and I'm very grateful for that. But I don't think people realize, like, how hurtful this whole thing is for a lot of us who were there for her as well. And then we were literally told to get the fuck out after you let a man in the box who, again, said something horrendous. It's just like consistent bad behavior, and I'm getting really sick of the amnesia. If you are doing something that is causing you to not remember what you did the night before, you probably shouldn't be pushing the live button. I'm sorry. If you don't remember what you said and now you've just made a mess of lies to Malibu in a screenshot. And 3, now y'all are going around, and apparently I heard she threatened Shannon with it. She said, if you dox me, I will actually call and report what you posted. So does that mean she didn't report it? Like, I'm confused. And it sucks because it's all recorded. Like, we all get to hear it out of her own mouth, and that sucks. And that's why I've been quiet, because this whole week has been shitty.
It's been shitty, and that's where, like, my heart comes from. This is, I saw how many people, some things of prove it. They gave her the YouTube or the link last night, and she was able to go find him. But just the devastating amount of hurt, and even when people have said, look, I'm hurt, to just kind of be cast aside of, it doesn't seem to
Hey,
matter.
can I
I'm
interrupt
lost.
just really quick because I gotta go and
Absolutely.
do something. If anybody did not see those lives with the gentleman in the box and the one after,
I
they are
saw.
on my YouTube right now.
Okay.
If you want to click on my page underneath the blue bear, should have the link. You'll have to scroll down and find it. I
Thank
believe
you.
one is an hour.
Thank
I want to say
you.
one is an hour long, one's 2 hours long. There's two separate ones, but they're on there in case anybody missed it wants to see.
Is Patty talking about it right now?
I guess